Okay, so we have a new segment in the Best 49ers show. I haven't run this by you. I thought of it my own. I think it's going to be a good segment. It's called Is Grant on Crack? So I will throw something out at you, and you just tell me if you think I'm on crack. Okay.
All right.
I think the 49ers should trade Trent Williams after June 1st. I understand that he's an all-time great left tackle. I feel like at this stage of his career, it's a waste of his time to be on this team, considering they're not in a Super Bowl window. And I think for what the Niners are trying to do, reset with a new culture and young players who like practicing, maybe it's not so great when the best player on the team doesn't practice and has a whole different set of rules. I mean, all you're showing him is that there's a double standard. Maybe it's time to get rid of the double standard and let him go play for a team that's really a Super Bowl contender. Trade him after June 1. Am I on crack?
I don't think you're on crack, man. I'll tell you why. I don't think a lot of people think the 49ers have a chance of winning the Super Bowl this year. I think that's very rare amount of people that think that is possible. In a sense, it's not really possible. I mean, anything's possible. It's not likely. And because it's not likely, and he is his age and the amount of money they're paying him, I'm open to trading him as well.
Like, what if you could trade him to Houston? He lives out in Texas. He knows D'Amico. They're a Super Bowl contender, especially with him. Trade him to Houston for a second-round pick next year. I think you traded a third-round pick to get him. You just signed 2 left tackles conveniently. It's nice.
What bothers me about it is, why didn't you trade him before the draft if you're going to do that and get some capital for like this year? You know, that's the thing that is annoying about it.
Well, because if you trade him before June 1, it kills your salary cap for this year. All of a sudden there's like, $50 million in dead cap and you lose $30 million in cap space. And maybe it complicates your ability to extend Brock. But if you trade him after June 1st, it becomes more economically feasible.
Economically feasible.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm not against it. I'm open to trading anybody. And these honestly are the kind of players. This is the timing of when you want to trade a player. If you don't have realistic Super Bowl aspirations, and you have a player who's going to retire any year now, and you could still get something for him, that's when you trade him. It's sad. I like Trent Williams, and I know Niner fans will be sad about it. I just think the Niners need to really truly ask themselves, do some soul searching. Like, are we going to win a Super Bowl this year? Do we have a chance? And if that answer is no, like honestly, then yeah, you move on from them.
Let me ask you a question, completely unrelated. Quiz. Who do you think is the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history?
I know the answer because I follow you on Twitter, and it's Trent Williams.
Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code Cohn, C-O-H-N, and download the app now. It is. This guy's made $200 million almost.
Mm-hmm.
I think at this point in his career, like, he's going to play for one reason and one reason only, to win a Super Bowl. And he can't do that here. And I think the only team that would want a 37-year-old player who doesn't practice is a team that's like, you know what? It doesn't matter. We're one player away from winning a Super Bowl. We can handle Trent Williams. He can handle himself. We don't need him to be a captain or an example to the – forget that. Just be great at your one freaking job. That's not what the Niners need this year. They need examples. They need leaders and captains, and that's just not what he is. So I'd trade him.
Yeah, and you think Houston, right? He lives down there. He's from Texas. So that does make sense.
But yeah, I mean, think they would have been more aggressive to get an offensive tackle in the draft. But maybe when they missed on when Kelvin Banks went, they're like, you know what? We like DJ Humphrey. Like, we can go get DJ Humphreys and Andre Dillard, 2 former first-round picks, and they'll be better than whatever guy we're going to get in round 3. Maybe that's wrong, but maybe that's how they feel.
Here's the question, though. Like, do you think the Niners think they can win a Super Bowl? Do you think the Niners really think they can win a Super Bowl this year? And if the answer is yes, they think that, then yeah, you don't want to trade them because it's going to be crucial to the chances of that happening.
I mean, does a team that's starting 5 rookies on defense really think they're going to win a Super Bowl this year? Or is that a team that's like, you know what? If we play our cards right and expedite this process, 2026 just might be our year.
I mean, I'm hopeful, but I don't feel like they have a great chance. So maybe the Niners feel the same way. Maybe they do.
Their attitude seems to be like, look, we got an easy schedule. Funny things happen. It's why you play the game. Football is an oblong object and it takes funny bounces. But it's like they don't really. If they win 11 games and make the playoffs and get bounced in the first rounds, I think they'll be like, you know what? Good year. Good year.
Man, it really is as crazy as it sounds. It's about who's healthy and playing good when the playoffs come. And that could be the Niners for all we know. I mean, and how great would it be if a year like right now where it doesn't feel like they have a chance, that's when they actually pull it off. So